when I came up with the idea to do the Ain't Always the Cowboy tour and bring out two female acts, I couldn't think of anybody else. That's who I want. I wanted Lainey and Haley.
Hey friends, it's your girl Emily Curl. Today we're hanging out with country music sensation. We've got Jon Pardi here with us, and we're going to play a little drinking game here today. So Jon, cheers. Thank you so much for being on our iHeart Zoom.
Hey, cheers.
Now, it is currently 3 p.m. on a Wednesday where I am, and that's why I love my job so much. How are you feeling? You're hanging out in the studio.
Yep, just out here talking. Been talking all day.
Well, we're going to play a little game today. So the game that we have for you, it's called Me versus Drunk Me. And the way this game works is I'm going to give you a scenario, and you tell me if this is something that you would do just as Jon, or if it's something that you would do drunk. So the first one is sing karaoke. Me or drunk me?
I mean, drunk Jon. The karaoke is not fun if you don't have a good buzz. I mean, it's just too serious sober. It's too serious.
What's your go-to song?
Sweet Caroline still kills it wherever you go. I just was at this engagement party and they had a karaoke machine, got up, Sweet Caroline, whole crowd sang along.
Is it fun for you as a singer to sing karaoke? Is everyone like, Jon, you get on the mic and you go do it?
It's better as a singer because most of the time the singers or your friends that are singing aren't good. So when you get in and actually sing and are good, they're like, I think it becomes more of like, man, you really can sing.
Okay, what about invite the neighbors over for a party?
Let's say sober Jon, just so you know.
Sober Jon. I asked this because we were talking to Dustin Lynch recently, and he was like, Jon throws the best parties.
Well, invite all my friends, and we did have some good parties. But sometimes, if the cows get out, you don't want to be drunk. When you're wandering on somebody's property, you can't be like the drunk guy. Hey man, sorry, there's some cows around here.
So how many cows do you have?
I don't have that much. I only got 5, and I got 5 goats.
Are these like pets to you? Do you have them named?
Yeah, they're Summer's pets.
Oh my God, so, shout out to Summer. I love that.
They're not going anywhere, but she's got her cows.
Okay, speaking of Summer, what about me or drunk me? Cook a party place with your wife, Summer.
I've done it both, so sober and with drinks.
Ooh, what's the best recipe that you guys have done together?
We made she loves Taco Bell, so we made like a healthier version of Taco Bell chicken.
What is your go-to Taco Bell order?
I'm still mourning over the loss of the Mexican pizza. I grew up with that. I know the texture, I know the box it comes in, and I was like, well, what's wrong with the Mexican pizza?
Okay, me or drunk me, end a rodeo show on horseback.
Oh, sober all day. Or have cocktails. I've done it both. I've done them both.
Well, tell me a little bit about that though. Houston Rodeo is so exciting. What was that experience like?
It was so much fun. So great. The crowd was great. They were singing along. They were dancing in the aisleways. They were dancing in front of the concession stands. And we played great. We sang great. Didn't even say one cuss word. I kept it super pro that night. I was like, I saw the kids. I was like, tonight, I'm not going to cuss. The other nights, I'm like, get rowdy. But it was just all a pro show, and to get to ride around and wave and high five people on a horse, especially a good horse. His name was Link, and he was really used to the loud music, the loud crowd, which is super important if you're going to get on a horse with 70,000 people out in the audience. It's very distracting, but he was a solid horse.
Yeah, was that nerve-wracking for you? I could imagine. I'd be like, I hope this horse is prepared. I hope I'm prepared.
I got to ride him at sound check, and at first I was like, man, you guys got to get a bigger saddle. They kind of had like a medium-sized saddle on it, and I literally was like, man, I am too big for this saddle. So they found a rope and saddle, and we got that. And it still could have been a little longer on the stirrups, but it worked out, and it was a lot easier to control him. And it's your whole body thing riding. Like, you use your legs, you use your arms, you use your waist and your weight. And so it worked out just fine.
Well, you know what? Honestly, cheers to Link on that, okay?
Let's give it up for Link, the horse.
For Link the horse. I love that. Well, okay, speaking of performing for a crowd, me versus drunk me, forget lyrics on stage.
That's sober Jon, for sure.
Really? Does that happen often or every now and again?
When I'm nervous, or just, you get into like anything, I get a couple cocktails before I go inside, cut the nerves, kind of get in the party celebration mode, and it kind of eases everything into where you're just you're in the flow. And sometimes when you're not, and you're dead sober, you're thinking a lot more. Like, you just get in your head a little bit. And sometimes it's not. It's just, it is what it is. But
Yeah, I'm surprised to hear that you still get nervous. Do you think that ever goes away as a performer or as an artist?
It's only nervous because you want to be the best. When you want to be the best, you want to be the best. And sometimes the worst enemy is I'm my own worst enemy. And that's where you mess up and get lyrics. You're thinking about, oh man.
Is there one song in particular that you get nervous about?
The first year is always rough for lyrics. And it's always songs I sang for like 5 years. And I'm like, how do I not, and it's always like one little section where I'll just mumble it like, yeah.
You just point the mic to the crowd, let them do it.
Yeah, it's like, act like it's a technical difficulty, like, yeah.
They cut the chord. That's so funny. I mean, speaking of that, Ain't Always the Cowboy tour is so exciting. Tell me a little bit about this one.
Well, it started in July, tickets on sale, and it's called Ain't Always Cowboy because I'm bringing out two of my favorite female artists. They're good friends. I love everything they're doing. Lainey Wilson, and she just won two ACM awards. Congrats to that. And Haley Witters, she's amazing too. A good friend.
I love Haley too. I love Haley and Lainey, both amazing.
When I came up with the idea to do the Ain't Always the Cowboy tour and bring out two female acts, I couldn't think of anybody else. That's who I want. I wanted Lainey and Haley because the past couple years we've played shows together and it's been so fun and just hanging out. And we partied. We've been in bars together. It's just like we know each other. It's just that camaraderie and it's just awesome. And I always want to be more than just a fellow artist with most of my artist friends because I feel like we do live in like a percentage of a business that is a hard percentage to even be a part of. So I try to make the best and make the best memories with everybody. Because I've been taught by people like Dirk Spinley, Luke Bryan, they do everything they can to be your friend. Like I just got a random text from Dirks today. And like, he's just little things like that. It really does help everybody.
Oh, Dirks was just checking in?
Yeah, he was telling me he was happy for me headlining and he felt like COVID really messed me up on my headline thing. I was like, yeah, we were just about to go and then COVID hit,
Hey, but you're back there now. And like you mentioned, Lainey and Haley, amazing acts. And you mentioned the ACM, so exciting. What did you think of the whole show? Did you get to watch?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I loved a Stapleton song. I remember when I first heard that song and about the whole Vegas thing. And I thought it was just super badass. And Kelly Clarkson killed it. Kane was great. Kane's a good buddy of mine. Thought that new song was really good. Jimmy's outfit, he changed more than the females artists. Like he was like, no, I got all the outfit changed.
I love that Jimmy energy. It's unmatched.
Oh yeah, he's there. He's gonna let you know he's there.
Okay, so going back to our game, this is a perfect example. Walking the red carpet, me versus drunk me.
I definitely like a little bit of getting a buzz because it's definitely a long thing. The carpet can be very long. So if you get a good solid couple drinks in and then you kind of loosen up, I like to be funny. I like to tell stories and they want content that's different from the next person that's going to come ask the same question or so just always I really try to be different on interviews. And I would do it sober too anyway. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you can't get a drink. You don't want to pay $30 for a vodka soda at the MGM Grand. It's like, so you're just like, I'm just gonna drink water.
Me or drunk me, FaceTime or call the person who's like your dream at the top of your dream collab list.
That would definitely not happen or sober or drunk, John. I try to keep my shit together. I don't think I do got some numbers on there that I definitely hide from myself so I don't FaceTime.
Okay, so I gotta ask then, who is at the top of the collab list? Who would you love to work with?
Whoever gets to be the lucky one to work with Post Malone in a country setting. I know he leans more on the traditional route, so you never know, but like it would just be that'd be a fun one. I watched him, cover some of the country stuff and it was really good. And Nirvana and I also think Ed Sheeran I just like to write a song with him. I think he's really is a talented songwriter. So
okay, what about this one? This is kind of going that same note. Me or drunk me gets starstruck by someone.
I mean, the first time, like back in the day, it was like I turned around and now I know him now. But it was Tim McGraw. Like out of nowhere, I turned around like Tim was there. Like, oh, he's like, hey man. I was like, what's up? So
what was your opening line?
What's up? I'm a new guy. Okay, I'm on Capitol.
New guy. Okay, John, this has been so fun. I think we're running out of time, but before we do, let's talk about your single Last Night Lonely. First off, congratulations on this song. Tell us a little bit about this and what it means to you.
Well, I think it's a very well and clever written song. I wasn't one of the songwriters, but I got to co-produce it and make it sound like something right. And from outside songs, I always try to make it sound like something I would write. I love the images in the verses, and like writing down the last phone number you write down on a napkin, and just really clever ways on a romantic way too, not like, like let's go dance in a hayfield under the moonlight and drink a bunch of beer. It's really got some swagger, and it's great to dance to. Once you hear it, you want to hear it again.
What did Summer think of it when you first played it for her?
She loved it. But there's another song on the record that she knows, and she loves that one too. She was really going for that. There's a lot of good stuff on the new record. So
wait, so what was Summer's other favorite? Can you tell us?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna be on the record. There was a song called "Wandering" that she really liked, and but maybe next time.
Maybe next time. I love it. Okay, so it's 2022. You're on tour right now. Where can fans find you? Where can they get your tickets?
I mean, I think most of my information you just find on jonpardi.com. That has all the links and everything. I mean, I sure hope it does. Management. No, they're in there. It's got all the info. It's got all the social buttons, where you can get tickets, the routing, merch. It's got it all.
Love it. Jon, it's been so fun hanging out with you. Let's do one last cheers. To this tour, to Last Night Lonely, and thank you so much for being here with us.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks for checking out this episode of Me vs. Drunk Me with Jon Pardi. Make sure you stream all of his music, including his new single, Last Night Lonely, out now on iHeartCountry. And we'll see you next time.